My name is Jannica Opsahl and I'm from the Swedish Educational Broadcasting Company. I've been sharing a workshop on how to implement and organize diversity on a practical level. And we were around 30 participants who were exchanging models and talking about challenges and solutions. Very interesting questions aroused. We were divided into 5 different groups with 5 and 6 or 7 persons in each. And questions that were aroused was, for instance, is diversity a top management question or is it a bottom level question? How do we deal with stereotypes in media? One interesting question was what kind of professional profiles should be in the programs? The last one was how to implement diversity in a normal way in programs and getting to the management to understand that it's a good business.
I'm Marcel Lurins. I'm working for the Foundation of Subjective Values. At this conference I was facilitating a workshop. It was the workshop number 8 about the relation between the NGOs and the media. We discussed a lot of things, of course, at this workshop, but mostly we were agreed that how we should develop even the NGOs and the journalists to have a better relation, a more proper results about our topics. The members were very active and discussed a lot. Our main topics were, our main examples were the immigrants living in Hungary and refugees. Thank you.
The workshop dealing with the toolkit for diversity in public service television was based on a presentation from Hungarian television, MTV, and it was an example of how you can use this as a tool to start a discussion on diversity. You can have conflict in the group, but you shouldn't avoid it. You should use the conflict to add to the discussion. There was also the point made that you have to adopt the material. It's a European material, but you have to adapt it to your national context. There was also the point made that in order to attract journalists and people from the newsroom to take part, you have to make it fun. It's a very serious theme, it's a very serious issue, but you have to use different tricks and methods to make it lighter and to make it easier to discuss. But in the end, it will be a good result if you don't avoid the difficult issues. The final point maybe, or the bottom line here, is that if you don't have management endorsing this process, if you don't have management with you, it'll be much more difficult. So the message, I think, is to start with the management.